Dummy.
Them niggas nasty.
Them niggas nasty.
Dummy.
What the fuck? Niggas crazy, boy.
Hey, that's why I knew that was a different type nigga.
Yeah, niggas crazy. Well, I'm just saying. Yeah, I don't care what kind
from the country, man. Them nigga eat anything.
Yeah.
Nigga said they from the country, they'll eat anything.
Crazy.
Is that a rule out there, goddamn?
In the country, shit. What else they gonna do?
What else? Yeah, possum.
Eat everything.
Rats, yeah.
Coon.
Eat everything.
That nigga blamed on them for being from the country, but y'all niggas ain't shit.
Nigga get to the city and go crazy.
Yeah, man.
They
It's the return.
They ain't nothing but a little hog. That nigga was
in there.
That nigga was in that bitch double fisting. Who? This man, my man in that bitch. Like, damn, my nigga, I let it go. Double fisted.
Double fisted.
That nigga double grab. I was like,
nails and that thing.
Yeah, nigga got left an imprint in that.
Damn, creeping. Yeah, so
y'all niggas.
Here we go. You tuning in to the Dummies Podcast. I'm Stock.
I'm Joe.
I'm Todd.
And I'm motherfucking Hootie, nigga.
And we back like we never left, cause like we say every week, we never leave. It's episode 19, right?
You bitch, you.
Am I right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Episode 19.
19. I didn't even look on the thing, nigga. Nah. Episode 19. We live from the 404, nigga.
Yeah.
We Atlanta, Georgia. It's my bachelor party weekend. You dig?
Yeah.
And we ain't doing nothing, no filth. We just Bible study. We done read scriptures.
Yeah, man. Powerful praying.
Who got filled with the Holy Ghost?
Yeah.
And he threw up all over.
Bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Bullshit. Let the story come on now. That's
Who
was full of the spirit.
That nigga was
I'm
sleep.
tell the truth.
That nigga was sleep.
I tried to hide all week how excited I was to get here. I tried to play it down. I told my old lady and shit, I'm like, man, I don't even really feel like going. But let me tell you, I lied. And I'm going to tell it, goddammit.
I didn't hide my goddamn
I had a
happiness.
great time last night. We didn't do no Bible study. It was a lot of filth going on.
I prayed.
It's a lot of filth.
prayed.
No,
I was wholesome.
I'm just
I was
Whole lot of things.
I prayed.
Stockhouse was sleeping there front seat.
y'all want to throw?
That nigga had that projectile throw up last night. Yeah, you had that projectile last night, boy. Yeah, it's like a faucet. That shit went flying. It was a fire hydrant. That shit shot out
like
that
a
bitch.
faucet.
Too much wolf.
My man was just walking, goddamn. That shit was flying everywhere.
But it was rough. It was rough. But I had a great day. We finna do it all over again tonight. I had a great time, man. All my people's here. Know what I'm saying? Sarah, Jason, Hootie.
Them niggas tell jokes.
The whole gang here. Shit, Dez done pulled up on me. Ryan Powell. Jermaine, man, my people showed up, man. And,
Right.
hey, I appreciate it. Shit, they sending the nigga out the right way.
Yes, sir.
Believe
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope,
Celebrating
man.
your funeral.
So you ready to do what you did or go to the trap museum? Hey, you nigga trying to go sightseeing.
Hey, look, now we having a bachelor weekend, goddamn.
Trap museum?
This nigga said, man, who I want to go to the trap
I did
museum?
not say that.
He threw it out there like, hey, big head. I sure could use some waffles. Threw that hen out there.
Hey, you know how nigga put, what you used to do, how you used to put them eyes, how you used to put them down eyes in the inbox. That's how he did. He just threw his little shot out there to see how it go. Then they gonna say, man, wouldn't the trap museum be live?
I did not say that.
Hell no, it wouldn't be live.
I know what you said, B. What you
I said, am I the only one that actually wants to go to the trap museum?
That's a hint.
Right, throw that hen out there.
I never said with y'all. I was saying in
So
general.
why would you tell us that the weekend before we about to get ready to go there? Why would you say?
That's like
Because we was already talking about the
That's like your girl saying, I sure do want some shrimp.
right. Jordan be doing that shit. Jordan be like, you know what would taste good? Chick-fil-A French fries. And I'm like, Jordan, you want some Chick-fil-A? Yes. That's all you were doing, man. It's cool. You want us to get dressed and we all just go to the trap museum?
Nah, fuck yeah.
Go to Locked In or some shit.
Man.
That nigga want to go do a maze together.
Trap karaoke.
Fuck out of here. But yeah, man. Again, good time, dope time, man. I appreciate the love being shown, and we ain't doing nothing too bad. That was all fun and games. But ain't gonna say too much.
Well, man, y'all fully woke yet?
I'm up.
A little bit, yeah.
We said we was gonna get an early start, man.
We said the podcast was supposed to be
11,
over
12.
by now. Yeah.
Right, but we ain't wake up till 1.
This perfect time, cause look, I woke up. I had to eat. I died again. I think a little bit inside, so I had to take a little nap. You know what I'm saying? Got that good shower in. Got that coconut water. Hey, shouts out to the girls for the survival kit.
Coconut water, motherfucker.
Man, that coconut water, that goodie, hey, it really came in handy. So shouts out to y'all for that, man. I want to make sure not to start off sad or whatever, but I just want to say R.I.P. to Keith Jackson. For those of you who don't remember who Keith Jackson was, a lot of sports heads and sports fans will definitely know. He was the ABC signature commentary If you used to watch sports, especially some nice big games on Saturday, you'll remember Keith Jackson's voice. Todd already gave us a couple of his quotable lines, man. But, for us who grew up watching sports and stuff, he was a big part of sports, man. Hey, when you heard a game from Keith Jackson, you knew it was a good big-time game. Yeah.
Prime time, 3:30.
Yeah.
Number one versus
Rose
number
Bowl.
two on ABC. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Rose Bowl, yeah, that was
National
him.
championship.
Oh, Nelly.
Whoa, Nelly.
He
We
was
got us
there
a big one. Yeah.
And Mean Gene died during this time too. And in between last podcast and this podcast.
Yeah. Mean Gene Okerlund.
Oh.
Yeah. Mean Gene gone.
Mean Gene gone.
Mean Gene gone. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I definitely want to just say,
Big in the wrestling world.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to all
Rest
y'all.
in peace to y'all, man. Yeah.
Hey, y'all saw y'all here for y'all saw Master P got a new deal with Lionsgate for his biopic. Y'all saw that shit?
Biopic.
Yeah.
Biopic.
Biopic, motherfucker.
I said biopic.
Pull it. Biopic. Twist it.
Bop it. That nigga said bop it. But look,
Dummy.
I remember that day we were talking about movies and we got into it, and I was about to say it, but can't get right. I was about to cut him off, and I let him finish. But I was about to say, when we talking about how movies not creative no more, like, I think that's a lane that's wide open and can keep going, like
movies?
A biopic in the store. Cause like, man, some people's stories is crazy. Like, how they got to where they got to, and I think that'll be dope to see. I'd be interested to see it. Cause P shit, we know he was a hustler.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He got a store. He come from New Orleans. I'm sure a lot of the stores will be similar, like for P or whoever they do these stores on. But I would love to see, different biopics, because the NWA was live. You know what I mean? So I would love
most recently.
Yeah, I would love to see
kind of like a documentary, basically. Guys.
Yeah, I think I'm more in the documentary.
It's the same. Like, I feel like a biopic and a documentary is similar to me. It's basically telling a story about. I'm gonna keep saying my biopic. He got his word wrong, nigga. Nah, that's how we say it. Biopic, motherfucker. Biopic. Man, you butchered the whole
like a surgical procedure. I had a biopic.
I'm gonna go with you, fool.
Well,
if that's what hey, we in this together. Biopic.
Well, I'll say this: aesthetically, it looks like biopic to me, motherfucker. That's what it looked like to me. So that's what
somebody said, none of y'all caught that nigga say that shit. I was like, yeah, we caught it, but sometimes if we goddamn stop him every time he say something crazy,
we stop the whole
all
show.
Day. Hell yeah.
But he got my man from Minister Society to do the shit. What's his name? Tiger Williams. Tiger Woods. Tiger Williams. He was one of the writers on Minister Society.
Okay.
Did Tupac beat him up or some shit? That's why he wasn't in the
movie.
movie.
Wait on.
Yeah, that was the brothers. Yeah.
Like produced it or whatever, but he was one of the writers.
Yeah. So yeah, that's dope.
I'm here for a P. And y'all get y'all some of them shoes too, some of them P shoes.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm not gonna do is get a pair of them hoes. I'm talking about them bitches that have spider webs. I'm telling you.
Them hoes coming to a gas station near you.
Hey, them hoes so trash. Hey, if y'all ain't seen them, they probably worse than them Birdman looks.
Ooh, you remember them hoes? What?
Hell yeah, you had a pair of them in college.
I saw them.
No Birdman.
Yes.
I want to say they was red.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sound about
what
right.
you want to say. But not a toe on my body put a foot in them hoes. I wouldn't even try them bitches on.
With the bubble jacket to match.
I want to give a huge shout out, man. A round of applause needed. I don't know if y'all seen this, but I want to give a round of applause out, man, to Michelle Obama. She basically has the longest run at Amazon with the #1 bestseller since 2012. So her book, Becoming Michelle Obama, is still selling, man. So if you haven't got it, haven't copped it, get it, cop it, read it, see what it is. I just want to give her a shout out. That's dope.
Yeah, they can't keep that shit on the shelf, huh?
No, boy, that shit sell out like Jordan's goddamn.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, shouts out to her for that, man.
Shouts out to
Right.
That's pretty dope.
Everybody buying that book and not reading it.
Damn. Why you think they not reading it though?
They just take a picture and put
That's
it down.
cool. Support, niggas.
That's
Fine.
right.
Oh yeah, still support. Yeah.
But a lot of people I know have read it. I know like 6 people read it, and that's kind of uncommon to find. To me,
One
6
book
people
that-
who just read one
The same
book,
book,
especially a book that just came out. So
Y'all buy books and not read them though? I never have. The only book I
haven't read Charlemagne's new book.
That's
I
that
got
shit,
it.
Jack?
You bought it?
I bought it
Okay.
day one, but I haven't even opened it yet.
that's that shit Jack said. Well, see how he always got to find the negative part of it.
Negative
Nobody
man.
not
You like that old
We trying to
uncle.
get a lady some shine and shit, and that people not reading.
Chill out, Rufus.
Y'all niggas focus on me way too much. Leave me the fuck alone.
Uncle Rufus.
Ooh, he want to fight.
Shark ass.
Him mad.
He want to fight.
I'll bright you up, because how does it feel to be rich in the state you live in? In the state of
That was
wealthy.
wild.
In the state of Alabama, it only takes for a household $88,984 for you to be considered rich. In the state of Alabama.
That's crazy.
Y'all niggas rich, cuz.
I don't give a fuck what
what
they
they
say.
Y'all niggas rich, cuz.
I ain't rich.
I ain't rich. Hell
Like
no.
Lil Duval, I'm rich broke it in the motherfucker.
Hey, man, it's cause shit, man. If that's they classify that shit as rich, but they probably can't be taking it. They just probably looking at the money value, but they can't be taking into account the cost of living, how much shit costs, man. You ever seen milk like $5 now? I remember milk
Like,
used to
damn.
be cheap as fuck. And I remember somebody arguing me down, like when you used to go to McDonald's, man, and get a Big Mac combo. I remember that shit used to be like $3.15. That shit like $6 and something now. You know what I'm saying? So that
Shit,
shit.
I remember when the Whopper
Well,
was 99
they
cents.
included all of that. It was coupled with its lower cost of living, including groceries, utilities, transportation, and healthcare. So it factored all of that in.
Well,
Ain't no low cost
I
of living
guess.
to me, dog.
But I mean, I will say Alabama is it's a cheap state to live in. You know what I mean? Like,
It's number 8 on the list.
yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like our housing, everything is cheap. Like y'all saw what my brother was saying. You know
I
what I'm
love
saying?
it too. I love it.
My brother, got that live ad condo. Now it's live, but it's like 800 and some square feet, and he paid well over two and a quarter for that motherfucker.
You get a hell of a
Shit.
house in Alabama. for that
Right.
shit, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Then you have a whole house with a yard and everything with it.
You
So.
got 800 square feet.
But yeah, y'all niggas rich, man, and y'all need to act like it.
I'm rich, bitch. Y'all be balling. So if I need $5,
But,
let me hold it.
I read somewhere that like your lifestyle doesn't change until between 60,000 and like 90 or 100. Your lifestyle really doesn't change.
So I'm still living as if we were making
Yeah.
the 60.
Because you might go on a little bit better vacation, but your lifestyle really doesn't change that much.
I think it has, because look at where we are, really, honestly. Today, we, compared to 5 years ago, we didn't have these kind of houses.
That's a big difference between 20 and, you talking about
I
college
said
days.
5 years ago. 5
Oh,
years ago. It's simply 5. You know what I'm saying? So,
Y'all niggas rich. I think.
that's y'all, cuz. I don't
Big
hear y'all
baller
niggas crying
brands.
no more.
Todd, you got them too, done.
They still waiting.
They
Ain't nobody got
Nobody's gonna pad them
I got
on.
him some big baller brands. I don't know what made me think about that shit. You just look like you got to pat them home.
Yep, you ain't never seen me wear them hoes either.
They don't
Another
back
pair
on.
that's collecting spider webs.
Man, I seen this crazy ass story. This shit random. I don't know where the fuck I keep getting this random shit from. But this man, his wife stabbed him. Well, not his wife. His girlfriend stabbed him like 10 times. Now, on top of stabbing him, this man got to court where he had to go to court from. He begged the judge not to goddamn sentence her, and the nigga proposed to her while he was there. I don't know what kind of pussy she got.
What she said?
But I don't
I don't
want it.
want
I
that
don't
shit.
want him.
Did she say yeah? Or did she go to jail or what happened?
They really didn't get a backstory after that.
That
but
nigga's a weirdo.
He was begging the judge like, man, what kind of nigga goddamn? I don't want it.
At
You
all.
can't. You can stab me and I want to propose after that.
But I'd be screaming, lock her up.
Hey, goddamn.
But that was your escape plan right there, nigga. Fuck wrong with you.
He didn't want it. He damn sure
She
didn't
might
want
have
it.
stabbed because she caught it. I'd have been.
Nigga had an out, goddamn.
What's the reasoning, Todd? I want to hear. She might
No,
have
I'm
stabbed him
saying
because-
she may have stabbed him because she caught him cheating or some shit. I don't know. And
I don't give a fuck.
I don't care either. I'm just
I
saying.
don't give a
It
fuck.
sounds
I
like
don't
you
give a fuck,
defended
but-
I don't care why she
I
stabbed
don't
me.
give a fuck,
How
bro.
that nigga always get on that side?
I'm out of there, Jack.
Every time. That
Todd a victim.
Well, hold on. Let's think about the bigger picture. Shut your ass up.
Oh, bro, I'm serious. Like shit.
He committed-
And then for him to propose to
Let's
her,
see both sides. That nigga crazy.
Yeah.
That's the. Yeah.
He committed
care
no
if-
crime, so she committed one.
Todd crazy, man. Togic. That's that Togic.
That
you
jig.
talking about.
Yeah, my boy got that Togic.
No, I was just trying to get to the bottom of it. That's it.
Since you family, you stand in the family. Would y'all sue y'all pops or y'all mother?
Oh, you talking about that Rihanna shit?
Yeah.
Man,
75 million, a lot of
and that's
money.
a lot of money, dog. I mean,
But-
you got to. You ain't got no choice. Cause like, think about it. Business world, man. We all know where we come from. You know what I mean? And where we come from, some of that environment, it's a different way to handle shit. You know what I mean? But in the business world, you got to fight with lawyers. A lawyer in business world, nigga. That's like a slap. That's fight. That's a fight. That's like slapping somebody. That's like shooting at somebody. Or something. So you have no choice,
But you let's say you worth $100 million.
man.
You gonna sue your pops for $75 million? You personally?
But-
I wouldn't. Me, I wouldn't.
But
I
was
can't-
that 75 taken out of her money, or was he doing some side shit?
I don't know.
It had something to do with Finney.
Yeah, it had to do with him using his last name. This is his last name. That's their last name. So he used his last
I
name.
never knew that.
I mean, either until I heard it. But he used his last name to start like a modeling company or some shit. And she's like
On the side, that wasn't taken.
It
away
was
from her?
nothing. It wasn't taken away from her, or maybe he was also having promises that she may show up or come to a photo shoot or some shit like that she hadn't agreed to. But
in that case,
He's taking other folks' money, not her money.
yeah, right.
She tripping.
Right.
but
It's
like,
still her business.
But what if
it's her
like,
name though?
Right.
To me,
But think about the flip side of that. People coming thinking like, oh, okay, maybe Rihanna gonna be here. Oh, this okay, this is with her line. We gonna go support it, and then she not coming. That look bad on her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I do understand like shit. Sometimes like. If I was famous like that, well, I am famous, but you know what I mean? Like if I was like that, I wouldn't mind my people making money. You know what I'm saying? Make your little side hustle, make your money. But again, first point, if it's detrimental to the brand and her brand, and you got, hey, Pops, man, put that shit onto something different.
Right.
And if he don't, then you got to do what you got to do.
Well, I try to cease and desist it if it gets to that point. Like you said, I want him to make some money, but if I need it to stop because it's fucking me up, cease and desist. And it also depends on background too. Like, did they have a good background together, or
Probably
did they hate each other?
mean,
Or, you never
that
know.
shit, money crazy, bro. Like, money is some crazy shit. People do some crazy shit for money. It family, friends, none of that, man. That shit all be crazy sometimes. Like, you seen how when Boosie had the goddamn, his brother was stealing money from him. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
Oh, yeah, he was booking show. Yeah, it's kinda
like,
the
you don't
same
even
way,
have to
yeah.
steal money from me. Like,
Just ask.
we can make it.
You can simply ask.
Yeah,
and
just
it's
ask
yours.
me up. We can make it. Like, shit, you want to set up a hustle? Come on, man.
I'll probably help you make it better.
That's just crazy. Like,
I want you to make money, so you stop asking me for money.
Exactly.
That's how I look
Right.
at it.
And that starts generation.
and it's better, to me, it's better for me to set you up to make money, you know what I'm saying, than to keep spoon feeding you money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
if you in a situation, you got your own things moving, you know what I'm saying? To me, that's what they say. Like, teach this nigga how to fish instead of giving them the fish. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
let me show you.
Kind of like what LeBron did. I think that was dope. What he
Yeah,
was
like
on his
all his
Yeah,
friends
right.
got jobs. Yeah, that's
I'm
live.
gonna pay for you to go to college, and y'all do something.
Because you
I
can't
get you the
spoon feed
opportunity.
no grown ass man.
Right. Like, I get you the opportunity, but you got to capitalize on it.
it either.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As a man.
But some people like that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people sit there and just pinch off people and just keep taking and taking and taking because they don't want to do nothing. Like, they don't even like, man, if I was around Brun or somebody like that, I'm gonna understand how shit work, and then eventually I'm gonna find a spot where we can enhance the
right.
brand and all that shit. You gotta create your worth, man. Fuck that.
Right. Hey, staying kind of in the entertainment world, what y'all think about DJ Khaled being on the new Bad Boys movie?
He gonna be in?
I ain't know what he doing. He DJing?
No, the fat nigga that try to run.
He gonna make a quick cameo on the boat.
I don't know how big of a role it is, but
I don't want to see
They say
Khaled.
he gonna be in
I
it.
really don't want to see Khaled act though.
I don't want to see Khaled at all. On a Weight
I
Watchers
don't mind.
commercial.
I don't mind Khaled though. Khaled's a character, but I don't want to see
he
him act.
is. But again, I mean, that's major. That's
That
a big role, man.
It's not his first movie,
He-
is it? He been in a couple movies, I think.
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Quick
probably-
cameos.
I can't remember.
Yeah, like some quick.
I just hope they don't mess up the Bad Boys brand.
I think that's kind of hard to do, man. I think them niggas just got natural chemistry.
Yeah, I was just about to say
Like I
they're
said
probably gonna be
before,
those older.
It ain't like it. Just because they come out with 3, it mess up 1 and 2.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if they fuck it up, then
Hopefully
you
they
just
just-
don't watch it.
Hopefully they
Yeah.
just add on to it. And if they fuck it up, you probably didn't already watched it though too. So
Was it only, how many is it?
it's 2 so far.
It's
One and
okay.
two.
This is finna be the 3rd one.
I like it. I want to see them niggas old and talking shit.
I really don't want to see Coming to America too.
I do.
I do too.
I do.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind.
Now I seen this crazy ass story in Florida. The Florida board, it's the Board of Health or something like that, are suspending like health license, like for nurses, doctors and stuff. They suspending their license if they have like defaults on student loans and shit.
That's trash.
That's crazy.
That's
That's super trash. Like
Really?
that don't stop me from being able to do my job because I owe them some money that I can't pay because y'all
Let me
don't pay
see
me
where that
enough.
shit at. It was like the State Board of Health says it's about 900 healthcare workers were in danger of losing their license over the past 2 years because they were in default on their student loans. I think that's some crazy shit, man.
Weirdo
Like,
shit.
so I'm having trouble paying, and then you're gonna suspend my license.
So I can't make money.
So I can't make money to pay.
to be able to
That
pay you
shit,
back.
That be the dumbest shit to me, man. We got some dumb backward shit in
And as well as hurt the healthcare system because we had a
Right.
shortage.
Right, we already got a shortage. Like,
What the fuck?
like who the fuck comes up with this shit sometimes? Like the powers that be these politicians, I don't know who the fuck come up with some of this shit.
They stupid.
Because a lot of places will like forgive your loans if you work like at a
Certain
a
place,
rural
public
place
service.
or like an inner city school for teachers for so long.
Like, just think,
they'll pay your loans off.
and just think about that. We coming up with ways to hurt people, not ways to help. Like, shit, okay, if they default, let's figure out why they default. Let's figure out like how to help them, or maybe, okay, we're gonna set up this program through your job where we're gonna take this much out your check. You know what I'm saying? Like, start setting up shit, man, because student loans fucking everybody up if y'all hadn't learned.
It's fucking them up
Florida,
too, though. It's fucking up the business.
That was Florida.
Oh, simple fix. Just move. Stupid motherfucker.
It's that easy.
It's that easy. Just move. Get the fuck out of Florida.
Yeah.
That's, you can
Appreciate
see
that
Florida
important.
is going backwards. So just move.
So could you just pick up
pick
and
up
leave
and move,
Alabama right now?
As a nurse? You fucking right. You can find work anywhere.
But you have no license.
What you mean you have no license, Hootie? If you're a nurse, you can practice wherever.
Traveling nurses.
Traveling nurses.
They make the most
They
money.
make
So
money.
with Florida suspending their license, are they only suspending them in Florida, or is
Now
it everywhere?
that is beyond me. So,
So that's
the
what
nursing people who are listening,
Right. Nah, that I don't know.
we want to know that. If your license is suspended in one state, can you go to another state and get them? I don't know. We don't know.
Right.
We need to know that.
And we have a couple of nurses. Let us know. Get out.
Right.
Yeah, we have some nurse followers.
That's crazy. That's tough, man.
Stupid ass Florida, man.
Florida been known to fuck shit up.
Hey,
politically
what
for a while.
But we've been talking about it for kind of good shit too. So they half backwards, half kind of progressive sometimes. So
America, yeah, that's what they are.
we'll
Yeah.
see.
It's America. Okay.
So there's nothing left in the entertainment world to talk about but
Yeah, I'm about
one
to-
thing.
What's that? Well,
Uh-oh.
Tell them.
Yeah, Draco. Big Draco.
Tiger.
Big Draco, man.
Tell them.
The 10-year challenge.
Soulja.
Y'all saw the 10-year challenge
Big
with the Gucci
Soulja.
headband? I wonder if that was it, though, because it damn sure looked like it when you focus on it.
Probably so.
That
But
looks super dingy.
But I seen a lot of other like celebrities with that headband too, as of recent. So like
It looked the same, though.
yeah, the exact same headband that he had on.
I just don't understand why my man can't get a haircut.
I saw a nigga in Waffle House with one last. That was last night. He had one on in Waffle House. It was
So-
in that. But it was
I mean, but
That nigga been on the run this weekend.
yeah,
Boy, big soldiers here.
but just,
Yeah.
but
Wonder
just
where he
think,
at today.
think about that. Like that nigga just started that shit. It was like he said, man, hey, look, 28, 19, I'm gonna turn the fuck up. That nigga goddamn got on the internet on live as soon as the clock hit midnight and went crazy, and it worked. It's working.
Yeah.
In
I
2019.
saw on Apple Music. He was the trend. He was in the trending thing. You've been seeing him on interview after interview after interview. It go back. It go back to what I said. Remember, I keep standing corrected.
Act the fool make
Crazy
$1 million.
shit.
And then what's crazy,
He's
he
being rewarded.
well, I guess he kind of missed the span, but that was his first time on Breakfast Club.
Yeah,
ever.
that's yeah. That's
But
crazy.
you know
he
what?
been in the game 10 plus years.
But I think my honest opinion of his is I think it's dope what he doing. To me personally, I know a lot of people don't like it, but it's antics mixed in. I see what he doing. He mixing antics in with the message. And that's the part people keep looking at the antics and laughing at that man, but that man he dropping some gems to people if they pay attention. Like it's time that we understand like soldiers need to be goddamn teaching some classes or some shit because
I'm on business, something.
yeah, man, that man since a young age, man, you can't take away his talent, man.
One of the greatest self-promoters.
Yeah, you can laugh at his songs, but he has always figured out how to navigate social media from day one. He's figured out how to make money, and he's figured out entrepreneurship, and he's figured out ownership. That's some shit that like, man, niggas be rapping 55 years and still don't be owning shit.
Right.
And that man coming in, he create consoles, whether you like them or not. And I saw on
Did he
his
say he
interview,
owned all his masters or some shit?
yeah, and I saw in the interview where they was kind of fucking with him about that console, and they was like, well, kept trying to pull out the negative in it, and they was like, well, they said people had got a long time to wait on the console, blah blah blah. And he was like, look, damn, he was like, yeah, they waiting. He was like, I didn't think I
didn't know it was
only
gonna do
made
this good.
50,000
Yeah.
of these or something like that.
A lot
I
of
didn't
shit
think
get
that they was
backlog.
gonna sell like that. So when I made 50,000 and it's 150,000 people trying to buy it, oh shit, we got a good nice problem. You know what I mean? So that makes sense. And in the interview, it was cool that he had articulate answers to everything that they posed, all the business aspects. But like in between the antics, I'm from Compton.
Right, and that's what I was.
I'm from
that's what I was
Chicago.
I'm from Zone 6. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit that he know. That's smart because he know that that's what people gonna grab to and laugh and keep talking about.
Well, I have mixed reviews about it. I love the accomplishment and shit he did in the businesses and why do you have 9 business? Bitch, why you don't have 9 business? I like that. I just hate the fact that he's getting on there. Sometimes saying outrageous, crazy, outlandish shit. I'm from Compton. I'm from Atlanta. He looking like a cokehead out here. Like, it looks crazy. I hate that part of it.
Yeah,
So I don't want the kids to learn that part of it, but teach them the business shit, yes.
And I don't understand. Like, Tiger, you're not beefing with Tiger.
He is, apparently.
I mean, but like, he didn't do it for you to go that hard. I ain't like that part of it. It was entertaining.
That's part of the antics part of it. Like, I don't want the kids to learn that shit and don't be out here doing that part.
Because, man, you can't really be out here just saying, talking about nobody like that. Yeah, you're going to have to see that man one
And then you get checked by somebody and you see how niggas come.
Casanova check that nigga.
I don't think that was I wouldn't call that as much of a check. I think that was big brother. Like, chill out, bro.
Yeah.
And Cass from New York.
That can be a check, though.
Yeah, I mean,
it wasn't.
I don't think it was. I think he did kind of like. I mean,
Like, sometimes you got to check your kids.
Yeah, like, just chill out, bro. You know what I mean? But I don't think it was. He from New York, so he got that.
I know it ain't no I'm gonna beat your ass up.
He just said it aggressive. Yeah.
Man, them niggas from up there, they just they got an aggressive way of speaking. You know what I mean? But he probably told him like, man, chill out, man. That ain't cool. But to go back to what you were saying, I get what you're saying. Like, it's not my method. But clearly, it's something in there. And I think what Soulja Boy...
I know it works. I know it works.
I think what he saw was 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine went too far to the hood side of it. The street side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he went to a place where you couldn't go back.
Yeah.
On the street side. So Soulja Boy was just like, if I do that, but don't go to dissing everybody neighborhood, don't go to dissing every rapper, but I'm just saying like, shit that you can come back from, like, Meek Mill ain't live to me. What he do? He can't rap. What Drake do? He can't rap. He stole my style. Like, that'll ruffle somebody's feather, but ain't nobody finna beat you up for that. You know what I mean?
Meek Mill shouted him out for it.
Yeah. It's working, man.
Right.
Everybody shouting him out and
Well, I'm saying just shouted him out for talking shit about it, like in a sarcastic way, but he shouted him out. But
And that's the way he's branding. That's how he's branding his message. You're gonna click on it. You're gonna click on it because of the foolishness.
But we say like you say like 6ix9ine, I can do this and not do that, but how do we know if it won't grow into doing that stupid shit? If you start on this path, if you start on this path, whether you end up
I think he's too smart for it. Me personally.
And I mean, besides the shooting, he never was.
We said 6ix9ine was. I remember it was times I heard you say 6ix9ine was smart.
No.
I do remember hearing you say that.
Who did? I might have said he smart, like interviews and stuff like that, but verbatim, you have never not heard me say 6ix9ine need to stop that with that energy, because that shit gonna come back. Even if he try to apologize, I have never not said that. I might have said he was smart about something in particular, some business shit or something, but I ain't never said
I agree, but
that shit he was doing.
Well, that's so
I just didn't know he was really doing that shit. That's the crazy part.
I'm talking about, and then it be photo evidence and cameras and shit of the nigga.
And that's another thing with 6ix9ine. Right. We can't say that clearly that was him.
Right.
Shit.
That was him.
Allegedly it's him. Shit. Like, that's what he is. So he is what he is. It ain't like he was playing. He was about that.
Right.
And I did say that before. That like I thought a lot of that shit when people would fuck with 6ix9ine, I really thought they was kind of crazy. Like when I mean crazy, him. Yeah. I really thought he was kind of like
off of it.
That's why. Yeah, he really do that shit. Y'all better leave that nigga alone.
He definitely had both lunch waves in school.
We saw
nigga crazy.
Said both lunch waves. Damn,
we saw
Big Drake
signed a $10 million deal with the Vegas residents. Y'all saw that shit?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta see the numbers on that.
But it's a lot of different. Yeah, it's been a lot of back and forth to it, but
because that's real low.
Like them Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera's getting, and Mariah Carey's getting 60, 70, 80 million. Drake gets 10.
But I said it,
it may not be for long though.
It got the.
Well, no, I seen it was for 10 events. Like they stayed there and do it.
But it was only 10 million too though.
Yeah, 10 million for 10 events.
It's trash.
An event.
Not when you give a Mariah Carey 60.
No, but they're staying there.
They're there for a whole year.
Yeah,
I get that. But if you add up the amount of shows that they do, like break down Mariah Carey, she might be getting 10 million a show.
But how many shows did Mariah do? That's what you don't know.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
like theirs is year round.
The numbers show that she's getting more than $1 million a show. That's what I'm saying.
But here's my thing.
So if she can get $1 million a show, Drake can get $1 million plus a show.
We know Drake. We've seen Drake. Drake been a very good businessman since he came in. We don't know all the details, but I'm willing to bet that if that 10 million is what it is, Drake he's benefiting from that shit. It's got to be something in there, the reason why he took 10 million versus, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you said.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what we want to see.
They might do $160 million or whatever, Britney Spears now. But that might be 50, 60 shows.
Right.
I'm only doing 10 shows and making $10 million. I'm doing $1 million a show as a rapper.
And that's what I'm saying, based off the research.
Because usually when
Per
they
show,
say,
they were getting more.
when they're doing a residency, they're like staying there.
I'll fix you. Residency. What the fuck you said?
Dummy.
Well, we'll wait till they bop it. And then figure out how much they really getting. But like they stay there and do a couple of shows like a week. Like they live there.
Nigga said, wait till they bop it. Y'all some dumb ass.
Dummy.
I'm sick of y'all.
Crazy. Hell of a transition. Hell of a transition.
Fuck me wrong with y'all.
Y'all, man. Y'all bop it.
But we'll wait till the bop it to see how much it really was.
I'm scared you almost drank this Wolfer. Goddamn. Hey, boy, I ain't been sober this long in a long time with the podcast.
Go and drink.
30 minutes in, I ain't drunk nothing.
Go and drink some more.
Hell no, I'm scared. I seen how you threw up last night. I don't want no part to that shit.
You only scared because you saw it firsthand. Damn, you firsthand, all on your hand.
Man, I felt like my eye had popped out.
That nigga was leaking. That nigga started leaking out
Hey,
there.
you know what happened when I went to New Orleans?
I didn't know if you wanted to bring it up. That nigga said, I think that nigga ran into a door or some shit.
He threw up on it though. He got out the front seat, fell out that bitch, throwing up, hit the back door, boom. Then he straightened up a little bit. I'm good. All on the back door. Then he walking, throwing up.
I threw up like a chump.
Like,
You
nigga,
see how I came back at the end?
That nigga Tim's all fucked up. That nigga Tim's all fucked up.
You didn't come back.
I was gonna buy him too. I don't want him no more.
Y'all took care of me, though. You don't want them?
I don't want him no more.
Put a little grease on them.
Hell no.
Shine them up.
Bring him to the Tim
That
fix.
shit was worse, man.
I was gonna say my shit was pretty bad.
Well, somebody
That
had to
shit
get
was
carried out.
terrible,
So at least I don't know how you got in bed.
I went and got his big ass.
Okay, so he ain't had to get carried in the bed. You had to get carried out. Good. You lose.
Yeah.
You lose. Yeah, you lose.
That nigga had a seizure in the back seat when he was doing that.
Shit, man.
Man, the damn child lock, the goddamn
That shit was
window
crazy.
But we thought,
Open the door. Open the
yeah,
door.
we got the fuck up out of there. Man, we didn't really. Did we talk about it? No, we got it out of there last week, and this is good. We ain't got a whole lot of shit on this motherfucking docket. What's up with all these transfers?
That shit's stupid. They need
College,
it has to
when
be.
we talking about college football, they changed the transfer rule. We talked about it on an earlier podcast, and now a lot of players are utilizing it, transferring from school to school to school. The big one that we saw, Jalen Hurts, shouts out to him. I'm cool with that one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's dope. He went to Oklahoma offense, cool. I'm anxious to see how he'll fit in. You know what I mean? But they do a lot of quick passes. Mm-hmm. He has a good arm. He just was a little shaky with his accuracy and stuff. But I felt like he improved as a thrower in the limited time we saw him this year. Mm-hmm. I'm excited to see what he do. Oklahoma, good program for him. But just all of these transfers. So since he went there, Oklahoma quarterback left and went to West Virginia, who was supposed to be the starter. We saw Martell from Ohio State. We talked about that. He went down to Miami. It's just been a lot of movement.
South Alabama, I mean, it's small school, but South Alabama got like 8 people in the portal.
Yeah.
Like that's trying to transfer out.
I like the idea of transferring. It needs some more rules to it. It needs some more stipulations to it.
If you're a graduate transfer, was gonna happen.
Right. If you're a graduate transfer, cool. If you're a freshman, you come in, you don't see what you like. Oh, there's a coaching change, cool. But just being able to transfer every offseason is crazy.
It's crazy.
That shit, like we saw 40 transfers maybe. I'm probably underplaying it.
That, right.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't never seen no shit like that. So
and this is like I said, man. These niggas fuck around to build a super team, then other teams will be mad.
I think it's harder to build super teams in football though.
I don't know
Because it's gonna be another super team. Alabama is a super team. Clemson is a super team.
And they've been building super teams. Like kids get together at camps and summers and be like, hey, let's pack up. How you think they have the number 1 draft class?
I think
That's basically the super team of that year.
I guess.
You know what I'm saying? So
But yeah, I don't know, man. Just compete, man.
Yeah. And then like
that's what it is.
just think
Just
about
compete.
they be
Fields leaves Georgia to go to Ohio State because
he don't wanna
Ohio State
compete.
quarterback left and go to wherever he go.
They don't wanna compete.
And then do the Miami quarterback leave because he didn't came. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the starter just gonna
That shows weakness
Like
to
to me, like I understand. Fields is a great quarterback. Martell, you was a great.
They was talking
college
about him being on the Heisman list.
Right.
They was saying he was gonna be on the Heisman list.
Right.
What made I just want to know like what made him like Was it, man, I don't want to compete, or was he feeling played? The fact that he was gonna have to compete,
And it's not
what
even.
was it?
He just don't want to compete because it's not 100% sure
That
that
he
this
was
guy
gonna
can't even play for the year.
Now, I'm not.
That's not even guaranteed.
I'm not mad at the kid for it because, like, if you think about it, it's a business. You know what I mean? And it gotta. You gotta shit. You gotta take your career basically into your own hands because your coach will leave in a heartbeat. So
Yeah,
I
do what's
get
best
it
for you,
but I
ultimately.
just like it, in some of these instances, it's like, damn, do you not want to compete or like
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Majority of them.
it's a nigga at Miami that you finna have to compete against,
with,
nigga.
right.
You-
And like I get why Fields would transfer there, but I don't get why the guy Martell. I don't get why he would leave. You already have the one up. You've been here a couple years. These guys know you. You know the playbook. You have the hand up. If you think you're good, stay and play, nigga.
I don't know. Maybe he felt like Urban was,
Urban gone.
you know what I'm saying? He was going to be, you know what I'm saying? Now that he gone, he can't.
Nah,
You know
nah,
what I'm saying?
no,
I
But
don't
the guy who's the head coach did recruit.
I was
Fields
just
pretty
about
hard.
that was exactly
He
what I was
recruited
saying.
pretty hard, so-
He wanted Fields. Like the head
Okay,
coach
so,
now,
well,
Dave,
yeah, there you go.
he was on Fields hard. So maybe my boy, somebody got in his head and was like, hey, get the fuck out of here, boy.
Right.
Hey, and he at Miami. That's a good situation.
But shit, what didn't that boy leave? Mark Rick? But they got,
Yeah, he got fired.
they got
Manny
Diaz.
No,
Manny
he
Diaz.
stepped down. Diaz went to Temple for
Right.
2 weeks and then got the
Yeah.
fuck out of there.
Whole Temple. Same thing happened to USC with Kingsbury.
Cliff. Man.
Yeah.
Y'all think that's a good pickup, Kingsbury to the Cardinals?
Ooh.
I don't know.
We got to see how
I see
this
what the
new young-
NFL trying to do. They're trying to get younger. They're trying to get more passing. They see the Rams. They see all of those people. So they
Right.
just trying to.
I'm surprised by Freddie Kitchens.
I think we get the best way, the best time to find out if that shit works just yet now. If the Rams win the Super Bowl,
They're not.
but other than that, they're
still don't know.
good, but they're not.
I don't know if that's
winners.
going to be a good
That's
depiction.
right.
I don't know if that's
It's
gonna
not
be a
because
good-
that dude there he's excellent at being coach.
right.
Like,
and I just think that like, and I get it, it's a copycat league. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, we need one of those too. You know what I mean?
Right.
But at some point, that shit it can't work for everybody. You got to have the right personnel. You got to like, it's a lot of different shit that go into it. So
Right.
I mean, it's worth a try. But it's a lot of young guns across the NFL
we
right
never
now.
seen this.
And it probably needed it because think about it. You
All
know,
them niggas old, and they just
they circulate. They
It's just
get
the
fired
same
from
old,
one and
same
go to
old,
the
same
other one.
old.
So
Right.
And with the way that, and I get it, the way that now high school football is and college football is more spread out. It's more speedy. These kids know how to play football this way.
I'm
So you
glad
can't
you
be
said
stuck
that.
back here running the wing T when everybody's spreading that bitch out.
So, staying in sports, did y'all see the upcoming Alabama running back that said, this is his Heisman shot? He's basically saying he's going to win the
He's
Heisman.
already there or he's coming in.
He's coming in. He's a upcoming. He's
Nah,
a
the-
early enrollee.
The guy who going to LSU, the number one running back, he said the
No,
same
he's
thing.
from
He
what
said
I've
the same
seen.
I'm just saying, I
This
said
is the
that-
guy from IMG.
Yeah, I'm just saying that to say they all
Nah,
say
he's
that
tough.
shit. He's tough,
he's
but they all
tough.
say that shit.
I don't know if you
Hey,
saw when they played
That happened. I mean,
Hoover or Thompson. Who was that?
Hoover.
They
IMG,
beat the shit out of
Oh,
him.
they beat the dog shit out of him, and he
But
went off.
what was the Perilou?
Ryan-
the
Ryan
LSU?
Perilou.
Yeah.
He was talking that big money shit
Yeah.
and had to finish
Yeah,
his career at Jacksonville
Jacksonville
State.
Didn't he get kicked off there or some
Yeah, I
shit?
think some
That
happened.
nigga was bad. Yeah.
Yeah,
he was trash. But yeah,
Stop coming in saying you're going to win the Heisman. These kids been in here grinding and sweating. It's very rare a freshman's going to come
That
in and
nigga
win
might
the
not
Heisman.
even fucking play.
Exactly. Goddamn. There's a lot of number ones out there still sitting
And
down.
especially at Alabama, you're going to be a running
And
back
that's why-
by committee.
and that's why I say like, I mean, they make it easy for these kids now. If they want you to start, they can help you. You know what I
Right.
mean?
They-
And they
they
make it
can.
easy.
They damn
for
sure
you.
can.
And then now these kids get there in January and they got time to get ready for the. They get to
A
go
lot
through
of
the
time,
spring,
yeah.
and so by the time fall come, they pretty much acclimated to the system. But that's the biggest thing from high school football to college. The first thing is workouts.
Right.
Like it's a totally different
Hell yeah.
version of working out.
Terminologies and shit.
Yeah, and then when you get on the field, like
language,
it's
boy.
so much installment. It's so much shit. It's so much stuff.
And I'm glad you said that because I hate when people say a dumb jock. It's no real dumb jocks, man. If you play football, you have to, one, learn a whole new language. Two, you have to learn what 11 other people are out there doing on the field for some positions. So you can't be a dumb jock. And then within one play, you might have 16 different things to do.
Yep.
There's no way possible.
Emotion may make you have to move a certain spot. Like you might have to move over 5 inches to the left or 5, and then you get in trouble. Why your heels ain't at 5? Right? Like it's a lot.
And
of
it might change the entire coverage. It might change the entire play.
I get where the dumb jock shit come from because there's some dumb ass football players.
Well, I was gonna say, hang on, y'all might kill me for this. For y'all position, you can't be dumb. Quarterback, middle linebacker, you can't be dumb at that. I know a lot of dumb linemen on both sides. Linemen can be dumb.
Some of them can be.
Yeah, some
But they're still learning. I don't think so because they're just dumb at book smarts or common sense.
No, just in life.
But they can learn they can learn whole new languages and whole new things this way. So
if you think about it in college,
I promise you, it's some dumb lineman who knows some shit you wouldn't learn. I don't think. Just being honest.
He's
think
taking
about
it out of
everybody that's
football,
dumb.
I know.
Yeah, just think about everybody that's dumb that you play football with. They played on the line.
No, he can't play on the line.
He had more sense than.
Name somebody. No, I'm just saying, man. You could be dumb anyway, man. It's been dumb receivers, dumb running backs, dumb safety, dumb coaches. It's been, the dumb spreads out.
Okay.
Spreads out.
And I wanted to talk, like, I was looking at this story. I don't know if y'all seen this shit, but it was talking about the threat of football altogether. And Can't Get Right, you might have some good insight on this one, but from the NFL, and I got to read it too because it's kind of crazy. From the NFL football, from park leagues to college and high school, they're basically saying that football is under threat. And this time it's not because of hitting and stuff, but from insurance standpoint. From the right, it's an evaporating insurance market. A lot of insurers are now stepping away from insuring football teams and things like that, and so the money kind of drying up. And so if they can't get insured, they saying a lot of these leagues and stuff may have to fold or stop, what they doing. I don't ever see it coming with NFL, but I'm just saying that's
Smaller,
a new threat that you
younger.
never.
Well,
Like high schools and
rec leagues.
In high school, you have to show that you have insurance to play.
And that might not be
because they want that.
Now?
Because the school has insurance. So if you don't have insurance, you get hurt. The school is liable for it. But if you have your own insurance,
they got to pay for it.
Then your own insurance will pay for it.
Right. So they'll cover you if you have nothing. But if you got it,
but a lot of people are making you have insurance to even play. Because you remember how you used to only had to take a field school, you was good. But now you have to show proof of insurance.
And you should.
Yeah, that's new.
It was an outside the lines interview on ESPN, so y'all should check that shit out when you get a chance. But it's basically saying what's really happening is insurance companies are jacking up the prices.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And for smaller programs and stuff, they can't afford it.
Because they got to pay for that ACL injury. They got to pay for that.
So with that, do you think that's better for like rec league? Maybe rec league is all flag football and more fundamentals and shit like that. Maybe in rec league instead of hitting and more concussions. These kids banging. All year
football
round.
is going towards 7-on-7 more. Like Jermaine was just saying last night. It's no camps for big men for real. There's no places for them to showcase. Because that's, you got to put on full pads. You can't really be in helmets and shorts as a lineman. And, that go back to, that's why they just dumb.
Yeah, because I just thought a whole lot. You can work on footwork. You can work on technique.
Yeah. But bro, that shit is just greed, man. Because again, we go back to that same shit I was saying last week. Bro, how many times you paid your insurance?
A whole lot.
Every month, and that shit is the same price. So you mean to tell me if I have a wreck and
I could. That's why they wouldn't get rid of those. But I could see why they would get rid of football because a lot of people in football are filing claims.
Yeah,
it's not like you're going 4 or 5 years without filing claims.
Because one of the things it said the NFL no longer has general liability insurance covering head trauma. According to multiple sources, just one carrier is willing to provide workers' compensation coverage for NFL teams. So you see what I'm saying? A lot of they're losing coverage.
They don't have
a lot of insurers won't even fuck with it no more because of the head trauma and stuff. So they just saying like we've seen a lot of attempts to kill football, and this may be one that hurts it.
But your car, nigga, you can go buy 16 more cars right now and get a different insurance for each of them.
Right. How high it is. Y'all play football, so you know the ACL injury. Surgery.
I had a foot surgery.
Dr. Andrew.
That shit was like 17 grand for a foot surgery.
And you paying nothing because they're paying for it because you're insured. So they probably not. The profit is probably real low.
But think how many times they've been paid before he paid that $117,000.
But think about how many people get hurt playing football.
Yeah. I get you. Yeah.
Insurance is the profit margin has to be real low, or even maybe not any for them to get out of it.
All right.
Okay.
And I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
We'll see what end up happening with that one. Y'all, I know y'all seen it, so I'm just gonna ask y'all how y'all felt about it.
I already know.
What y'all feel about Trump, man, feeding them people
Burger
McDonald's?
King. That nigga the Burger King.
Burger King.
He went new Burger King. Yeah.
I know it happened last week, but it happened right after the podcast on Monday, so we didn't have a chance to talk about it. But I've seen some people say they don't see a problem with it. What y'all think?
I think it has to be a problem with it for the simple fact that football players are offering Clemson to come have lunch. Like Michael Strahan, he offered to feed them, and if that was the norm, I don't think he would have done it.
Yeah.
I think the Migos, one of the Migos,
Quavo.
It was Quavo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They offered a steak dinner or something. Like, two sides. I never want to be on the side of Trump, but I never seen anybody eat at the White House.
So I still don't know what it is. But
also,
that's why I say Strahan.
Don't do it.
Because he knows.
Like, who wants a cold hamburger? Who wants some cold fries? Talking about plenty of fries. But I think he just do this shit on purpose. He said first he said, I got 300 hamburgers. Then I don't even know how you misspell hamburger, even in your phone.
Hamburgers.
Then that nigga said he got many,
and Burger King clowned somebody.
Many fries.
Somebody clowned it with Burger King or McDonald's or one of them.
It was Burger King.
They clowned
No,
them.
dog. You know how they have like those presidential like roast or whatever, and you know you can buy a ticket to attend. Them shits be like $500.
Mm-hmm.
They're not serving. They're serving food there. They're not serving hamburgers and French fries, money. Those are like steak dinners.
But also, it was because he said it was because of the shutdown. I don't think,
Who's the cause of the shutdown?
Yeah, him.
And I mean, nigga,
he's an asshole.
To me personally, if I was in that position and we saying because of the shutdown, I would, hey, White House staff, let me pay you. I'm gonna pay you to cater this meal for. I know y'all not working,
or just bring in a caterer.
But I'm just saying, like that would be a good time to take your staff that cooks for you every day, hire them to cook these people food.
That way,
like they need some money anyway. So why not do that?
Get paid?
And I look at it like, you know what I'm saying. I don't know if they feed you or not. I know we talked about that in the group message, but to me, going to the White House is a prestige. It's supposed to be. These people got on suits and shit
to go eat McDonald's.
And I just feel like it's a banquet type deal. I've never been to a banquet where we didn't have good food.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's buffet style food.
Yeah, it's just the ability of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure they get good food at their training table in Clemson. You know what I mean? But it's just to be here. Like, to me, it was kind of slapping the face. And then you got the whole world and country laughing at Clemson. Like, something that's supposed to be a good time, you know what I'm saying? I know that ain't gonna finna take away from cheering because I know how football people think. That ain't ruining their spirits. But I'm just saying, I just feel like you should have people laughing, making mockery and memes and shit of a team that just fought hard and won that championship.
It also makes me
I'm not eating French fries in no soup. Fuck that.
Hell no. I wonder if he really thinks that's a bad meal though. If that's what
because he loved that shit.
Exactly. He
eats
it nightly, so does he think it's bad food? Maybe he just doesn't know that this is the worst. I don't fucking know. Who knows what he knows?
But somebody has to tell this man that that's a bad idea.
They look like they was ready to pass them burgers
He's
out too bad.
He's the president of these United States. You think he doesn't have somebody there to tell him? Like,
not that he gonna listen to.
Not that he gonna listen to.
Shit. Somebody there, but I don't even know if at this point he has anybody who will tell him that at this point.
Does not listen.
Because he done got everybody out of that motherfucker.
Hey,
man.
Don't say this. I'm gonna say it anyway. That nigga is a fucking rebel. It's all clearly. That's it.
Right. He gives no fuck.
And let's not forget to talk about the shutdown if we have any more information on it. But before we leave sports, I wanted to get that out real quick.
Yeah, well, shit, go ahead.
The NFL games tomorrow.
Who that? Who else playing?
Ooh, this gonna be explosive.
Who else playing?
I'm just rooting for whoever played the Saints.
Whoever played the Saints. Why you a Cowboy fan? I get it. Y'all hate us.
It's okay.
But growing up, that wasn't a rivalry. I had my own reasons why I hate the Saints.
So we got it's Patriots, Chiefs, Saints, Rams, right?
Oh, that's what
you got?
No, I'm saying those are the games, right?
Yeah, Saints, Rams, Patriots.
And that shit gonna be tough, man, because I've seen the Saints, man. The Saints come out and they be explosive as fuck, but then I seen some games where they just look real suspect.
Last game.
Yeah, they started super damn slow.
Yeah.
I think this year is gonna be the year of the vet still, I think. The Rams turning the corner. They could very well beat the Saints. I think it's gonna be a shootout. I'm gonna go with the Saints just because of the veteran breeze.
You think anything in the first game? It was like a 10-point, 45, 35, some shit like that.
Defense, though, is just...
They gave up like 40 points last game. They played
That's how we played them. There was a lot of scoring going on.
In the dome at that.
In the dome. They coming back.
I got Saints.
Who that?
Patriots and Chiefs.
Oh, that's who I was playing.
You can't count. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know how the Patriots
Can't go against the.
I really think that's Spygate. I think it's some shit. I'm sorry. Them niggas know your
That nigga like the
They be
LeBron
so
in the
old.
football.
They be so
They be
sorry.
counted out every year.
They players just be so basic, and they be goddamn beating the shit out of folks,
I'm
man.
talking
I
about
don't
they beat-
understand it.
They beat the hell out of the
Them niggas know your plays. And that little headset,
Yeah.
Belichick be listening to
Got a
that
test
shit.
for y'all. Name somebody outside of Brady. Gronk hasn't been a factor this year. Somebody outside of
The
Brady.
little receiver.
Devin McCourty,
What's that receiver name? The one that
Exactly.
took over West
Julian Edelman.
Element, yeah.
I'm just trying to show y'all how hard it is to name any of them.
Sonny
niggas.
Michel.
Mashona Michelle, yeah. Nigga.
I ain't say you couldn't.
I don't know one player on their defense.
I didn't
though.
say you couldn't, but I
Name one
guarantee
defensive player.
it's like 90,000 people out here who don't know who those people
McCartry or whatever the fuck that nigga.
McCourty.
McCourty, yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm not gonna count Tom Brady out, and I would like to see Breeze and Brady battle it out for. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Breeze versus Brady. So,
That would be.
but I don't mind seeing the young guns. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go with Patriots.
I'm gonna go with the old niggas because I want to see them go out good. But I think those next two guys are the next wave. So I'm gonna go Brady and Breeze to be bold. Goddamn. And I'm going with the GOAT, man. It's hard to go against the GOAT. Brady. I think Brady's the best ever to play this game. And I'm going with Brady.
You tripping. Who that? All day, every day, twice on Sunday.
Nothing wrong with that,
bitch.
man.
You
Nothing
bitch.
wrong with that. Are you saying that as a fan or?
Did you already said your pick?
I just want to watch. I don't care who wins. I just want to watch. They both gonna be very exciting. But if I had to pick, I guess I'm gonna go with the Rams just because I don't like the Saints.
All the way?
And I'm gonna go with the Patriots.
And who? Well, we'll pick that. We got
Because that'll be
time for-
Super Bowl. Who I would want to see
Mhm.
would be Kansas City versus the Rams because I think it's gonna be it would be a hell of a shootout.
I wouldn't mind seeing Andy Reid finally win though. I wouldn't mind seeing it.
Yeah. But kind of staying in sports. Can y'all give a reason why Travis Scott is doing the Super Bowl?
It ain't just him, man.
Yeah,
No, it's not just him,
the
but
big
why
boy,
is he doing
his
it?
big boy is.
I didn't want to bring up Big Boy, but
Because you want to be biased, so I'm not going to do that.
right.
Big Boy's also performing.
I don't understand why he's
Travis
doing it
Scott
either.
is, and so is like I forgot the group, Linkin Park, one of them white bands.
Maroon 5.
Maroon
Maroon
5,
5.
same thing. I don't have a problem with it for the simple fact that he's doing it, but he's also getting something in return. He's getting outreach. He's getting money for, okay, you want me to do this? Donate $500K to this shit. Let's have something going forward as well, where we're going to donate to at-risk youth.
Who doing that?
Travis Scott.
Yeah.
So that's part of his deal.
The NFL is donating. It was $500K.
It was $500K. Yeah.
$500K to
With promises of future.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
to some
endeavors.
charity.
Mhm.
But he made it seem like Colin Kaepernick was okay with it. Colin Kaepernick, no, I ain't do that.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did say. I ain't see that part. I saw he said he talked to him, but I didn't know what the outcome of that
Yeah,
talk
Colin
was.
Kaepernick like, no, I told him not to do it. I'm not with that shit.
Well, did Travis Scott said I talked to him and he was cool with it, or he just
Yeah,
talked
he
to him?
said he was like he made it seem like he talked to him. He was like, okay, if they're gonna give you that, then it's cool.
Okay,
I just ain't like that part.
I don't like that part either. If that didn't happen,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
crazy. Get your ass off the stage. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. It's kind of weird though when you say,
Hashtag get your ass off that stage.
yeah, but this is a question that I'm looking for y'all to answer. You know what I mean? Like I just want to hear y'all answers to this. What are all the reasons when they say why they shouldn't perform?
Well,
Todd, Huda, what y'all think? I mean,
he shouldn't?
I wasn't cutting you off. My bad. You too. I'm saying like I was just saying what everybody think.
why he shouldn't do it for the simple fact of the whole take a knee thing, the whole thing that's going on, and they haven't really addressed it, and they just tried to NFL as a whole try to sweep it in the butt like. We're gonna create a rule. Nah, we're not gonna do this rule just yet because we're gonna try and find something better. So maybe they're still at odds. I don't really know.
What you was gonna say? I ain't want you to stop. I was just asking them too.
I ain't like how they did Jay-Z. Like he's active, he's real pro-black, and Jay-Z ain't good enough for you? Why? Because he's active and
Tell people what happened with Jay-Z.
they told him, nah, we'll take your wife, but not you, because they said he was a drug dealer back in the day.
Back in the past. Okay. Okay.
But I think it's more of how active he is.
But she
black
active too.
Right, that's crazy.
Remember, she had the police video where they was flipping over the police car.
The Super Bowl.
Well, no, but
did she do some shit at the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
it was
some shit at the Super Bowl.
But after that, no, they didn't want her
It
back
probably was-
either. Yeah, but they were just like, they took her then, but then Jay-Z was supposed to do it. They're like, no, your past. You was a drug dealer back in the day.
I mean, he can't have a problem with that or with this if he still let his wife do that.
I guess I look at it.
I don't think so.
And the reason why I was asking, and I mean, y'all can. I really want y'all. I really want y'all to correct me. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm wrong, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to sound ignorant to it, but I guess I look at it from a standpoint of we tell Travis Scott not to perform in I guess protest or whatever.
Right.
But there's still millions of football players out there that play the game every week.
Every single day.
Like you see what I'm saying? Like
Majority of them
they are
black.
still supporting.
That's their plan, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
in a sense. So I get it. Travis Scott don't do it, but even if he don't, the football is gonna continue. It's still gonna be
Football players are still gonna
90% of black men out there playing the game still. Like, and that's why I wonder. Like, it's protest. What is it? What is the ultimate? What is that gonna do?
It's like
I guess is what I'm
you're
trying to figure
nitpicking
out.
the
Like,
protest.
I don't think you're wrong with it.
A protest is black and white. I don't think there's a middle ground there. It's black and white. Either you do or you don't. That's just my personal opinion. You may feel differently about that, but if you're gonna fuck with the NFL, you're gonna fuck with it, or you're not gonna fuck with it. It's not okay. I like this team, so I'm gonna watch it in the playoffs. No, either you fucking with the NFL.
Shots.
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 That nigga
He just threw a
gave
shot. I can't get right. Talking about.
Right.
I don't think he knew it though.
I wasn't talking about you,
Oh,
but
he definitely
I think he knew it.
He definitely
You
knew
can't
it.
get right. Dale
Not you,
Show said
buddy.
he wasn't a Cowboy fan
just
this
saying,
year.
Shots fired.
They got in the
was just an
playoffs.
example, Joe. That
That
was
boy
just an
wrote that
example.
down like
They
the
got to the
notes he used to write.
playoffs. He's like, "Go Cowboys!" goddamn.
No, because see,
It was a new
wouldn't
year.
do that, man.
I just think sometimes we misplace the fuck out of our energy sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, we're mad at Travis Scott and them, and I get it. Have them protest or whatever the fuck, but at the end of the day, if he don't and no other black artists don't, you still got 80% black league out there that's gonna be playing in them games. And until that, you find a way to protest that or stop that, then I don't know what we like. How long do we, do we do this? I don't know.
And I don't even.
And I
if
probably
it's-
sound crazy. They'll probably kill me for like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, what you gotta stick up for black shit, but. And I'm not saying not
Then
to.
let the
I'm
players
just
do it too,
asking-
though.
and that's why I started by asking a question of, like, what does it do or how do we change? I'm
In the grand scheme,
opening it.
in the grand scheme of things, nothing, because that football game still gets played, and if they want a black artist, they can go find a black artist.
This is very true.
Shit.
And then
Like you said at the beginning of this show, them dollar signs, nigga.
Yeah, they gonna find it. It might not be Travis Scott, it might not be Jay-Z, but if they just want a black artist to perform, they're gonna find a black artist. If it's just,
Not gonna say
Black
black.
and
I'm
white.
gonna say if you want urban artists.
I'm gonna say black, because that's the whole struggle.
yeah,
They
they wanted a black
at
artist.
the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they wanted a black artist. Because after Janet Jackson, they gotta wait for black artists for a minute.
It wasn't even her fault either, man. That nigga shouldn't
I
have
mean-
never touched her right there.
They coordinated that shit. I don't think that just happened. He pulled her tit out, she got a star on it. That shit didn't mysteriously.
Pull the right move,
Yeah, that shit just mysteriously got a star on
Nigga
it.
said it had a star.
Yeah, it did. Had the,
The
you know,
star
that,
wasn't halfway hanging off, but then that bitch was properly placed on that bitch.
shit ain't mistakenly happened, man. They
Just don't have no star in your titty. You
practice that
expect people
shit.
to see it.
No, you got to pull from here.
And that shit, it did look kind of like it looked like he just intentionally grabbed
But
it.
it's crazy. It was. That was planned, man, because he said, I'm gonna have you naked by the end of this song and rip that off.
Yeah,
That shit lined up
That shit
perfect.
lined up perfectly.
yeah, they did that.
Yeah, they did.
That nigga remember the verse and everything. That helped it right there.
Come around.
That was good, Todd. That
Gonna
was
fuck
good.
around and get me
Did
too.
that right.
Uh-huh. Justin Timberlake, get his ass. Nah, that's my boy. I fuck with Justin.
Nah, they look like they did that together. They probably coordinated playing that shit. He'll pull out receipts.
But I think it came out that she said she didn't know he was gonna do that or some shit like that too.
Yeah.
Of course, of course.
Shut up.
But look, I know you had this at the Dummy of the Week, but I don't want to put it at the Dummy of the Week because I like the other Dummy of the Week. But I want to talk about the fuck nigga of the week, fuck nigga of the year. The 51-year-old man who decided to punch an 11-year-old woman.
Yeah, that nigga-
You sissy
yeah.
bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
They should have jumped this.
Man, that man
Some
punched that
bitch.
girl so fucking hard, boy. Like, if I would have been at that move, I promise I would have beat that. I don't give a fuck what that girl did.
She could have slapped him, punched him.
I don't
She
care
shouldn't be
what
doing
that
that, but I don't
girl
care
did.
what she did.
Yeah, like she
can't harm him
know
at
what I'm saying?
all.
Why are you even arguing with a child like
Why
that?
are you in a group of kids?
Yeah.
Yes.
Even if they got unruly or whatever, because I'm sure it's a backstory that they'll want to say. I don't give a fuck what you'll want to say.
Right.
Man, no grown-ass man, a 51-year-old man punched an 11-year-old woman, boy, I beat your motherfucking ass. And that's straight up. Like, that nigga, man, that shit was...
And it was
saw
all
he got,
girls.
he
I
got-
wish it had
yeah,
been
bro.
some more
So
niggas
crazy.
there.
But I did see they brought like 6 different charges up on him. So hopefully they end up
But he
beating
still
his
need to
ass.
catch your ass whooping.
I'm sure he is.
Right.
I'm sure wherever he at, he catching a couple
That's the
ass
shit we
whooping.
need to be outraged and making sure, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? That some shit go down about.
We'll take a knee for that.
Yeah. Put a
Right.
knee in his ass.
They probably will. They probably are right now.
Fuck, nigga. I'm with you.
Future,
I
man.
wasn't even on that
Future.
energy.
Y'all checked out the Future album?
Me and Baron listened to that one long song on the way here.
One long.
How long was that
Said
song?
one long. He talking about the whole album.
Yeah, bro. Look.
Nigga said one long song.
Real talk. The album started over and we didn't even know it.
I like
Yeah.
that, man. I really liked it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't-
I
It
haven't
had
got
some
to
hits.
I
I like
hadn't
the
got
beginning.
to-
I mean, not hits, but I like the beginning.
I hadn't got to fully digest it. I only listened to it maybe once. I was in the gym, of course, so it's perfect for the gym.
Yeah.
But I didn't get
Yeah.
to fully digest. But he does sound like he's more clear-headed. We know why.
Yeah.
Only gripe I have is he's still talking about the drugs that you don't take, and
Yeah.
you've admitted recently in interviews that you don't take these drugs.
I don't know why
think
he
does.
felt like in that interview when he said that. I don't know why he felt like he can't evolve from that. Like, I mean, no, wait. I know what he said. He said because,
It sounds good in music.
well, and not only that, but I'm
And
just,
that's who he is. That's like Devin the dude say he don't smoke weed no more.
He said it because of the Wayne shit. He said because when Wayne said he stopped doing lean and stopped smoking weed, people looked at him different, listened to his music different because they pointed out when his music changed. And he didn't want that to happen to him, even
Gotcha.
though we could still do it.
he didn't want people to be like, man, you could tell Future ain't smoking
Yeah,
weed.
you
no
go take some, because like niggas out here telling Wayne, go sip some lean. You need some better, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Man, did y'all see the last outfit Wayne had on? If he stopped drinking lean, he need to go back to drinking. What was that last
And
performance?
that's what he don't want that. That's what Future doesn't want to happen to
was
him.
that the Grammys? Damn, it was some
National
performance.
championship game.
National championship game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my man came out there looking
He needed to go back to
crazy.
doing whatever drugs he was doing.
I'll say Wayne has
I'm pro
always dressed,
drugs for Wayne.
he's always dressed crazy though, man.
Yeah, you remember the cheetah?
He always
Fucking-
dressed crazy.
He had been like that for a minute.
Right.
Yeah, I ain't gonna blame it.
Yeah, ever since he got rid of the jerseys and the big chains and shit, he been kind of look.
yeah.
Once he became a rock star, he really was a rock star. Dressed like
was
one.
that.
Man. Sheesh. Yeah, that Future album jamming though. To me,
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
Todd likes it. That's tough.
He's coming more. They're switching spots. They're switching spots.
Definitely
He's
switching
hating new
spots.
music,
no,
and he
no.
started like the new music. So
Todd opening his musical palette.
was it Dope Bar Raw? Or was it Moneybag? Who did it? Which one was him? Was it Moneybag?
No, I think it's dope.
I always
bro.
I
listen
think
to
it was
Future,
Moneybag who started to change it though when he started coming over to the young nigga side.
Yeah. Because before that,
Rod just made good music.
before
I
that, he was
like
just
Rod.
listening to Gladys Knight.
But I can't even
and-
count Dope Boy as one of the one.
Yeah, because he's not one of these, but he's a young guy. Well, a younger, newer, I'll say.
Yeah, Rod just made good music.
He does.
I like
But
good music. I'm a
I
fan
listen-
of good music.
I listened
cannot be a
to
fan.
that the Future. I only got through like 6 songs. And it, sound like Future. You know what I mean? Live beats. You know what I'm saying? It sound like he, the song, like you said, he more clear. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? I got to go back and digest it some more. I get more of a deep dive on it next week. So.
Good old Future.
So, staying on Future, how you feel about him speaking on Russell Wilson?
Him and Big Bank was being real messy on that, man.
I think that was some.
You can't be a man, big dark-skinned dude, 4 goals across the mouth. You on radio being messy. That just ain't cool, man. And Future didn't have to answer. But I put this more so on Future than Bank because all Bank's job is to do is ask the question. His job is to ask the question. It's up to Future whether he answers and how he answers. I think Future could have answered that better. Like, maybe he's doing some things that I don't approve of, but that's them, that's their lifestyle. I'll try to control what I can control.
I like both of them. I like Bank. I like Future.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, I just don't like. I don't want to see them in that space. Like I don't want to see them in that space. That's all.
Right.
I'm not putting no name or no shit on it, but I'm just saying like I like what they give me on Instagram and especially Big Bank, where he always got a word for you and some cool shit. You know what I mean? And I like that, but I just don't want to see them like, you know what I mean? Like to me, that's something that Future normally wouldn't talk about open like that. Maybe
Right.
music or something like that. But I don't want to hear about
He
it.
moved his needle, man. He should have just directed everything back to the album dropping and all of that kind of stuff. He fell into that hole, I guess.
That was- I
It's
mean-
the media. It's the media fault too, though, because like
Because people talked about that more than his album, to be
Right.
or his documentary. That was real good.
The
after I
documentary
watched
was
it.
good and the
Yeah.
album pretty straight. So he should have stayed in that lane.
I think it was whack. I think he garnering, trying to garner attention from it. But he should have answered, man, that's their house.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I ain't got no opinion on what they do in their house. He ain't bothering my kid. He should probably more on your kid, like, because he's there than you are.
Right.
But devil's advocate, to be fair, you know what I'm saying? He had a couple points. Like
I
if
ain't end up on that side, man.
it's okay to do that sometimes. Sometimes
Check
that
that
happens.
nigga, Todd.
But I'm glad.
But do you know what I'm about to say about the devil's advocate?
I was about to get.
Like if I'm Future, like Future said, man, if
But he
you
right,
a
though.
you $100 millionaire, why you cool with your wife going here to sue me for $10,000?
Right.
Like I'm gonna tell her, like, nah, we don't need that. Don't
And
worry
then he
about
said
that.
that
I don't
social,
need that.
like
Right.
that social media shit. Like,
Right.
I think he was saying,
And I'm
too,
not
like,
gonna do that either. with
Yeah,
this
like
man
I'm like,
kid,
chill out. Like I would easily, like, you know what I'm saying, Jessica talking shit about her ex on something. Why are you doing that? Chill
Yeah,
out.
like that's making it look like you
that
worried
what I
about
was
that.
saying. Like,
care.
yeah, like chill out.
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't take his money if I'm Russell Wilson.
You don't need it.
Yeah, like, no, you ain't finna be going to court, going back and forth. Like, why is this nigga even on your mind like that? We good over here. What the fuck
But
is
what
this
I-
check gonna do? It ain't gonna change our life.
But it could be her. Like
No, it is
That's
her.
the whole
I mean, I'm
point.
talking
That's
about
the
her
whole.
But as a
money.
man, you're supposed to be like, nah, we ain't rocking
It could
that
be
way.
her what?
I'm talking about she probably trying to get her some money. She
No,
dropping
no,
album,
no, no.
like
And
that.
that's what I
You
don't want
married
my
to
girl
me.
do. I don't want my wife doing that in court with another nigga.
I
Over a
feel-
baby.
you don't need that nigga money. Yeah.
But what I guess what I was about to say, and I thought that's where you was going to.
What's that?
The point that I think that he made that was dope was, like he was saying, like when you they was married before you tried to goddamn say, hey,
let
can
me
we
meet, yeah.
can we meet?
All right.
Can I meet him? You know what I'm saying? Like you, to me, out of respect, y'all you supposed to set that up before that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Especially if this somebody who about to be around my kid, Yeah. But again, shit, Future could have his hand in that too. Cause I'm like, hey, look, who you talk? Like, you know what I'm saying? If somebody around, I want to know who this is. So
I wanna know
He
who
couldn't,
around
he
my
couldn't do the
child.
same either.
Right.
But it's different if Future's getting married though.
yeah.
And I'm pretty sure she had that rule. No, don't have them thoughts around my baby. You know, shit like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
No,
All in
yeah.
all,
don't be
I
in
don't
that
wanna hear the
space.
niggas
Don't
say
be chatty
Right.
patties. no chatty patties.
No chatty patties.
patties.
I got a question for y'all. Okay, well, I'll get a little backstory. Yesterday, I was before we got on the road, I was at the house. I was watching the Neil Brennan stand up. He was talking about
I fucks with Neil
Neil
Brennan.
Brennan dope.
Yeah, Neil
He was
Brennan
talking about porn and how you watch porn and what's your reasons for watching porn. So I'll ask y'all, do y'all watch porn? Did y'all previously watch porn? If so, why? I'll say it. I did. As a kid, like, that shit helps you learn. Like, nobody teaches you how to have sex. You just out that bitch winging it. You know what I'm saying? You winging it. You find out as you do it. If you want to learn some new shit, go watch this porn over here.
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I jacked off too.
Yeah.
There's no technicalities about it, baby.
I used to watch that shit a lot when I was little, when younger, goddamn.
That cassette tape.
That was
not
I used to have a nice little setup, goddamn.
VHSs, goddamn.
Put the lotion right down the goddamn stand, goddamn, watch that thing.
Don't hit no noise.
22 seconds later, goddamn,
So, porn will make you stop from making a bad decision because instead of, messing with the ugly chick that you don't need to fuck with, then you just rub one out and go ahead.
Doing that shit and be disgusted at
You just be
yourself.
disgusted at yourself, like, look at you.
Fuck wrong with you? You gotta.
Yeah, I'm over here. I got nut all in my Nike
Time
sock.
if I've ever done that one now.
Shit, I have. Nigga, okay, nigga got through and be like, man, you despicable.
But
You know the tissue paper wasn't gonna catch all that.
When it get to that point,
shit
it's just been a while, so you just
That
be
shit
like,
be
fuck
busting
it.
all through the tissue.
But I read somewhere where like kids, like teenagers or whatever, they having a hard time like getting hard because of porn. It's so they watch it so much, like the actual thing isn't as exciting. I don't understand how it could be. I mean, couldn't be.
That's them geeks.
Teens
nerds.
shouldn't be having sex anyway.
No offense.
That's weird.
That's weird. I
Take
thought
that
was
from a
real
teen
weird.
father, guys. Teens should not have. I'm with you though.
For real,
Teens should not
bro.
have sex. I ain't gonna
They
say
don't-
that. I won't say that because I tell my teen son, man, wrap up. Do it the right way. Don't tell them not to do that shit because they're going to do it. So, you do it, man, wrap up.
But as a father of a daughter who is 3 now, who will be a teenager one day.
I never tell my daughters.
Yeah, let's just not have sex till we married, okay? That's what we're going to go with.
Y'all better tell her.
I'm going to tell her mother to tell her.
As a parent that got a 12-year-old now, you better tell her, because them motherfuckers get real creative. Already at this age, it's kind of like...
It's tough to tell
They kind of getting butt crazy. It take Jordan an extra 30 minutes to get ready now than they used to last year.
I gotta make sure my curls
Yeah, she get the little lip gloss on her and shit, and she be slicking down her little baby hair a little longer now.
Yeah.
And I know all that shit because, the attention that boys, starting to give her and shit. And I be giving her... I pull out the book.
Dust that bitch out.
Dust it off. Let me tell you something.
Hey,
See how trash I was.
she in middle school, right?
Yeah.
Let me know when homecoming. Let me know when homecoming.
We gonna be in the garage.
Wait, in the garage.
With no shirt on.
Let's come to the door.
No shirt on in the garage.
Nigga, you look 30.
You look 30.
You keep on about 4 sweatshirts. Don't you take that shirt. Can't be like, don't you take your shirt.
Hey, man, I got a little weight on me now. I can't be intimidated.
Nigga say he built like your auntie. The one that drank all the time. Damn, boy.
I had a lot of shots for me this goddamn.
Hey,
That's the first one, bro. I ain't
That's
said
the
nothing about
third
you.
one.
Todd said he got tired of you.
The hootie, bro.
Todd said he got tired of you making
I
him the
take
intro.
all your
cuz.
abuse over here when you have one too many. You slap me on my back 54 times.
I ain't even slapped you today. That ain't so crazy.
Crazy,
Y'all
bro.
niggas so crazy.
So we too far apart.
See, that good. You can't.
Shit.
Your long ass arm probably still to reach over here though. Man.
Y'all nigga crazy. Leave that porn alone. That's what it is, man. Porn damages brain cells. Goddamn. Leave the porn alone. Especially if it's making you not get hard in the real act. Leave the porn alone, kids. Goddamn.
And then it's not stars anymore. Like, it's no more Cherokees and...
I ain't never knew the stars other than Superhead. That's the only star I knew. Superhead.
Yeah, you true.
Y'all nigga watch
You
too
wasn't
much
even a star.
porn.
I just told you. Yeah, I watched that shit. I used to remember. I used to have favorite
That
porn
nigga said he
stars.
used to remember.
Oh, yeah.
I used to have favorite porn
Michelle
stars.
Tucker was my favorite.
So y'all had certain
She was
ones.
fine.
Y'all had
She
certain ones y'all went to on the go.
Oh, yeah, the go-to.
Oh yeah, the go-to.
The
When you
go-to
ready to
porn.
get one off, you just go straight to her scene.
Yep. Straight scene.
Got it bookmarked.
No,
Not
he
bookmark.
bookmarked.
You a creep if you...
Yeah,
Yeah,
y'all niggas. I'm talking about y'all niggas.
Y'all crazy for having goddamn a star. I don't give a fuck who it is.
Them bitches, goddamn.
I might look at the homemade one. I'm just trying to get one thing.
I always thought that was weird.
Nigga,
That homemade porn.
I used to treat, what the fuck was the name of that movie with Lorenz Tate? He was going to war. When they wore the mask.
Dead
with
President.
Dead President. Remember before he went to war, he was crushing?
Yeah.
I used that scene as porn. that nigga crushed for 18 seconds. I rewind that bitch about 6 times. I was good.
Them 18 seconds would have been enough for me.
Yeah,
Crazy as fuck.
Rewind that shit.
Oh man, it has to be the perfect scene, the perfect setup, all that shit.
I ain't need much of nothing.
That nigga said, that nigga look like he like candles and incense and shit.
That's the nigga that said he had a whole setup where he flipped the thing.
Yeah, to catch, nigga. I had a catch
That's a
sauce.
setup. It don't matter.
That's a setup.
No, nigga, not candles and incense and nigga be playing Marvin Gaye and shit.
Getting the
Fuck
mood
wrong with
ready.
y'all? That nigga set the mood for himself.
I know what I like.
Had some wine at the end.
Set the mood. That nigga horrible. That nigga set the mood.
Oh, shit.
Nothing wrong with a little honesty.
I ain't need all
used
that.
to as a young.
I just had to see a
I had to
sweaty
get that out,
female.
yo.
A sweaty female back was enough for me, guys.
Sweaty female back.
Yeah, sweaty female back. That means she in there working. That's all I need to see. I'm good.
I see why he like training.
Shit, good enough. Sweaty female
attracted
back.
to sweat.
What the fuck? She been hooping or some shit?
She been working.
Oh, shit, is
got a
that?
fetish.
Sweaty
been
female
working.
back.
They got a sweat fetish. Fuck wrong with you, man?
Google search. Sweatyfemaleback.com.
That nigga say, hey man, you see that sweat on her back? Ooh,
That nigga like every bitch at Waffle House. Ooh, look how cooking them eggs with all that sweat.
I got out beating out the sweat. Fuck
No,
wrong with
man.
this nigga, goddamn.
That was in the Dead President scene, man. She had the sweaty female back. Goddamn, that shit was shiny. That shit was super shiny.
Damn.
I learn something new every podcast.
Sweaty female.
Sweaty
back.
female back.
We learned Todd set the mood, and my man got a sweat fetish. Man. That nigga probably, hey Grace, I need you to run around the block real quick.
Damn
Come
sure,
back.
I damn sure put a lot of coconut butter on her ass. You got a massage, goddamn. Give him a massage with the coconut butter.
Oh, shit.
Coconut butter, you know.
I nigga sliding all over the bed.
Perfect
goddamn.
massage juice. God.
I feel you, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
God,
nigga trash.
damn, that nigga trash.
Get
You
how you
trash
get it,
too,
my
nigga.
nigga.
Don't try to get out.
Yeah, porn king.
Hey, I'm
goddamn.
okay with mine. I ain't trying to.
And then you have a name. You gave yourself a name.
I had
nigga
several
be
names.
That nigga
First
turn
and
on
foremost,
the lights.
several
Light a
porn star
candle.
names. Action Jackson, Penis Williams,
Uh-huh.
Sir Weenus.
I see you went home and thought about him after last podcast.
Yes, I did. I did.
What was my goddamn
Yes, I did.
name?
That nigga so crazy.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Yeah, they crazy. Man.
what else?
We going to party tonight. Fuck all that. We going blast. We going to truth. They
We
got
going-
a truth.
my man, what's the nigga out Power?
Ghost.
Ghost. Yeah, Ghost finna be in
Them niggas
Truth.
stole the hell out of they name of their
Right.
club. It's a club. We in Atlanta. We going to a club called Truth. You know what I'm saying? And that's the real
Gonna
name.
have a
Is that what it
blast.
is? Not a lie.
Yeah, that's what
That's
Cooks
where we going.
Cooks
You
was
hope it
saying.
ain't a lie.
Chase got a party over there. That's where the little setup at.
Okay.
So we in Truth.
Chase known for doing his thing.
You know
with
what?
party, so I'm intrigued.
I don't care where we go. We can go to Truth, but I tell you where I really want to go.
Back.
back.
They were flying all over the thing.
They here doing God's work. We over here at a mission. We on a mission, right?
Yeah. We just want. I'm saying we
just
just want to
on
go
a-
see
on a
them pray
mission.
again. They prayed so good.
That he
Some
he
of
was
them might
full of
have
the
been,
spirit last night.
Yeah,
That's
it's full
why
of the spirit, goddamn.
That's
The
why I
spirit
came
came out
You know
in
what I'm saying? He was
liquid
full of the
form.
spirit. That's all.
The liquid
And
form of the spirit.
some of them might have been federal workers that we
They might have had to get.
And not only that, Joe. Not
paid
only
a light
that.
bill.
Yeah,
And then they were aggressive with it too. They were some aggressive prayer warriors. And I'm telling you,
Yeah.
they were aggressive in there, baby.
They just on
we paid
shutdown
our
trying to play.
We
their
paid
bill.
our tithes and offerings.
Yeah.
That's it.
Hey, fuck that. But yeah, good time, man. So we going to Truth tonight.
Truth.
All right, cool. I'm in there.
Hope it don't lie to us, baby. Hope it don't
Yeah,
lie.
no. What Cook said? Well, let's make sure he got everything in order.
Right. Slap the shit out of Cook.
Man, we gotta watch Cook.
Leave that in.
Man,
he
he
gonna
said we'll
listen
get
to-
all us in for $100 to get that.
$100.
That's gonna be $1,200.
That's $100.
All y'all
That's
can get
$100
$12.
apiece,
Y'all,
guys.
bro. Y'all got 12.
Benny!
That's 100 per
Hey,
person.
man, by the time you wake up,
Look, woke now. He has risen.
That nigga got drool all on his pants and shit. One of my homeboys,
That
he
nigga
been
got
in
his
there taking a
bonnet
nap.
on. Now he looking like an auntie right now.
Come defend yourself.
Yeah.
You can defend yourself.
The mic on, the camera going.
That nigga got the, boy, your left sandal tight like a motherfucker. That nigga got that bitch strapped so tight. I just talking shit. Man, where we at, man? Fuck y'all, man. Y'all getting all out subject and shit.
What else we got? The
Oh, we-
shutdown, man. The shutdown.
Oh, the shutdown, man. Yeah, let's get serious, man. Fucking joke too damn much. Man, the shutdown, man. We in day 29, I want to say.
It's 20, yeah.
It's 29.
record.
And this shit's silly. I gives a fuck, man. It's people with real problems, real issues. Me and Huda were talking this week about how they was Trump was thinking about making
Forcing them.
a mandatory IRS workers come back.
Yeah.
That shit fucking, you
I don't
finna
need-
make somebody come back to try to pay some money to some people while they not getting paid. That's horrible, man.
I'm willing to wait for my money until they get their money.
That's horrible.
Right.
He's just not a creative politician, man. You got a lot of different tools at your disposal in that office
This is true.
to try to get what you want. This ain't the way to do it, man.
Man, these folks finna lose go without 2 paychecks.
30
Like,
days.
I don't know what y'all, but that's a
That's
lot
a lot.
to people.
Nigga, one paycheck, nigga.
Yeah, you be looking like, I
That's
never
crazy.
forget when I get paid.
And it's actual
That's a
people.
month's worth of pay, though.
Yes.
It's actual people in the who work within the White House who going to him who are crying like, "Hey, Mr. Schumer, I need my money. My light's about to get cut off. My
Yeah.
renter say he won't take this letter. He's going to kick me out." And they
Alabama
work-
Power don't
and they
give a
work
fuck that you
in the
furloughed.
White House.
That's crazy, bro.
In the White House.
That's
You know what I'm
crazy. That shit's so out of touch with reality.
For a wall, bro. That's not gonna
It's not going to get any better either because
Bruh.
today they said
Yeah, they said
they'll
it's
give
getting
them $1
worse.
billion for wall security, not any wall funding, or a border security, not any wall funding.
They found a tunnel from Mexico to Chicago.
You think of walls?
A wall, nigga. These niggas already underground. What you
That's
mean?
a pretty long
Mexico to
motherfucking wall
Chicago.
down, bro.
Fuck that.
We're not gonna let you get away with Chicago, though. To
That's a
Chicago.
lot of digging, man.
We hold up.
$1 billion
Wait a
miles
minute.
away.
Wait a minute. This nigga said, man, they found a tunnel from Mexico to China. Goddamn. What
I'm
the
with you
fuck?
if you're right. Well,
Hey,
let's
look,
see.
I'm not saying that you're wrong, but you must got that off National Enquirer or something.
No.
You know them little tabloids, they be right there. Shit.
Well, it comes up first. Mexico to Chicago on Google. Let's see what we got.
That's what
Fed shut down cartel super tunnel that fed into Chicago.
Yeah.
That fed into Chicago.
But let's see where it came from. It make it when I was going from Mexico to Chicago. Let's see what they got.
Yeah.
The longest and most sophisticated drug underground operations between Mexico and the U.S. A cartel super tunnel that down a hole and 8 football fields long came up in San Diego and a fine pipeline into Chicago and the Midwest. It was a pipeline into Chicago and the Midwest, but it fed into San Diego.
To San Diego. Sheesh.
That's it. Still a mate.
I mean, still a mate. I mean, yeah.
8 football fields long.
I watching this shit, man. Like, they was showing the raid of the Mexican Marines trying to catch Chopper. First of all, he had a door. It took them an hour to get through the door. Man, my man was long gone. Mm-hmm. He popped that goddamn tub. Bloop, bloop. He was gone through the tunnel.
They cheated too, though. They ignored sounds. They saw that he was going out of the cell, but with the help of the guards, of course. Saw he was going out of the cell and didn't really respond or react to it until like 30 minutes to an hour later.
Well, no. This was at his house. One of his safe houses.
Damn.
When they tried to catch him, they was trying to beat down the door, but it was reinforced steel. So it took him an hour just to get into the door. By that time, he was already long gone.
He could be on a plane somewhere by then.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, we building this wall, and I said this last podcast. Remember, we got to remember this, and I'm going to keep saying this shit because people need to understand how stupid this wall is. You building this wall, you know what I'm saying? You asking for $5.6 billion. You still need, it was $200 million to maintain it yearly. And 90% of the people who come in here fly. They go right to your local airport and fly right the fuck in and just don't leave. So you paying all this money for some shit that's only stopping 2% of people. Yeah. And even out of them 2% of people, they gonna tunnel in on your ass.
Right. And it's not for the problem you're building this wall. The wall is supposed to stop the drugs. They're not coming across. They're going under the
he
water.
Kind of insinuated from Twitter. He was like, we found prayer rugs out there. Basically insinuating
that Muslims
was coming across. Like, come on, man, that shit.
And then,
yeah. He was saying he basically trying to say that terrorists or people like that are trying to come through. Is what he's insinuating. Now he didn't say that. That's just what a lot of people took from what he.
Hey guys, this is not the Dummy of the Week section, so y'all please remember that too.
And then, but I also seen that they were saying conservatively speaking, it might cost $20 billion.
I can believe it.
How kind of speak?
Whatever I said wrong.
Concoctionally. Concoction that word. Goddamn.
Because
you got a lot of
niggas.
Get them niggas, Joe. Don't get mad because you can't pronounce it.
Because, like, a lot of places are remote. So getting them there, that heavy ass concrete or steel or whatever, doing all that, they said it's going to be about $20 billion. He's asking for $5 billion. They're like, there's no way it can be done for $5 billion.
Hell no, you can believe it. And does that fucking wall go underground since there's tunnels or there's planes?
No.
And it's not covering up the whole water. They just gonna find a different way.
So you're basically just stopping the people who's coming in this whole.
And a lot of cocaine got to Miami, and they ain't got no goddamn.
It's gonna be a border in Miami.
That nigga crazy. But fuck him.
Open the government, man. Get these people paid. Let them get back to doing their jobs, and it helps the economy. We're also finding that this is fucking up the economy, which you boost yourself off of. Now your economy's going to shit. Stop being so stupid, man, and stubborn over a wall that nobody gives a fuck about.
Well, that's that. Moving on into the dummy of the week.
Fucking dummy.
Stupid ass dummy.
Look, man. A 21-year-old man, Malik Mollett or something, whatever his name is, of Pennsylvania left 2 pounds of weed in an Uber. My man tried to meet up with the driver to retrieve it, who was actually a state trooper instead. This nigga, basically the backstory, this nigga left some 2 pounds of weed in the Uber. He contacted the Uber driver, told him, what he left. I guess the Uber driver, he didn't tell him what he left. He just said he left a bag, but I guess the Uber driver had already probably opened it and saw what was in it.
Dummy.
So he called the police or whatever and told them what he found. They was like, shit, okay, give us the bag. They came and got it, and they called him back and act like the driver. Had him meet him up at a spot. My man pulled up. They locked his ass up for 2 pounds of weed.
Dummy.
But
Get off.
I want to play devil's advocate.
Yeah, I have What do you like? Like you can't prove that.
That was his, right?
Yeah.
It's not even.
How do you prove that?
You can't.
Yeah,
because
you
he
can.
said I left my bag.
I left
That's
my
not-
bag, and then I
it's
show
mine.
up to get my bag.
I send you a
Oh,
picture.
okay,
And then
okay,
he sent him a
okay.
picture. Is this your bag? Yes, this is my
Yes,
bag.
they specific. They
So,
took
yeah.
a picture of it and
So
they
that's
sent
not-
it to him and said, "Is this the bag?" He was like, "Yeah, that's it. That's my bag."
Right.
So they made sure they covered.
Yeah.
I would say.
So I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go devil's advocate on that. I'm gonna go. Do you tell the plug I left the weed in the fucking Uber, 2 pounds, or do you call the police and risk going to jail?
Nah, you got to come up with that money, nigga. Nobody told you to be a drug dealer.
Exactly. So that's why you risk going to jail rather than telling the plug, nigga, I left the weed in the Uber.
I would have tried to come up with that money.
Yeah, I just came up with the.
Shit.
That was his way of trying to come up with it. He was stupid for doing it that way, but
But I guess if you think like his dumb ass, I don't know how how did you get there?
you gotta think what's the
I
alternative
gotta
motive.
think about both sides. I guess he looked at it like, shit, man, this Uber driver, he don't give a fuck what's in my bag. Hey, man, I left a bag.
Yeah.
He probably not thinking, went in there. And then hey, think about how he was feeling when he found, oh, you got it. Yeah, I'm finna go. He
Fuck
probably
right.
told him, oh, man, shit.
I'm not gonna die.
That nigga pulled up. All his homeboys on the block laughing at him.
Yeah, and the
Stupid
plug
ass.
still want his money.
Right. So, yeah, you are our dummy of the week.
Dummy.
Damn, I mean,
Shit, I ain't gonna say what else we got, because shit, we never had nothing to begin with.
Hell no. We got partying left. That's what else.
Party. Let's all
Yeah.
get wasted.
It's still time to, damn, I still ain't drunk no Wolford.
You probably still drunk from last night.
Yeah.
man.
That
Shit,
Dez.
you drunk from yesterday. I'm
What?
sure of it.
Wolford, I don't want to hear it.
You can cut it with this big ass
just-
bottle of Woodford right there,
I
goddamn.
know you try to turn it around, but then it's
Nah,
It's
for real
valid.
though, man. We need that check, Wolford reserved. We do.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, do y'all believe that Jay-Z lost 90 bricks?
I hear that a lot, but I don't know the story behind it, so I don't know.
That's
92.
92, 90.
You know how deep into the game you got to do that?
So
To have 90 bricks.
let's just say this. Like, I don't know if he did or didn't, but we see all the time that, like, Fed
shipment.
sees big
Big ass
shipments
shipment.
of drugs, and it belongs to some goddamn body. Shit.
Yeah.
And so, those people, they don't stop their operation after when you get to that level, they just keep it moving. They fucked up by it, but
I got another 90 bricks coming in next week.
it's business. It's inventory.
Take a loss. Sometimes
I
you
don't
gotta
know why
account-
that nigga
And that's the
start
perfect
rapping.
example of business. You got to account for losses sometimes.
Yeesh. That's a lot of money, bro.
That's a
Definitely gotta
whole
go.
lot
Oh,
of
That's
money.
a whole lot of money.
Yeah, 92 bricks.
But
I want to say on the movie they said, one movie just throwing it out there, what a real good price directly from the source was like $3,000 a brick.
Yeah, that's if you.
But if you got
if you get it 90,
If you getting it right from production,
right there,
you
but
can get
it might be
yeah, you get it
15
from
if you-
Chapo.
Yeah, exactly. If you get it from Chapo, but if it's 92, it got to be
Shit
from
gotta come
Chapo.
straight from Colombia.
Yeah, 92 got to be from somewhere goddamn
That's
direct.
Colombian.
Yeah, it got to be
That's
direct.
right out the motherfucker.
But if it's 2 or 3, it's from a nigga who done marked it up 58 million times,
Yeah, but that's a lot. That's a lot of bricks. I probably don't believe that shit. Just
And
like
don't
I
let us-
believe the
hey,
tunnel
hey,
from
hey,
Mexico
guys.
to goddamn
We're not
Chicago.
We're not your drug guys. We don't know nothing about
Yeah.
that shit, man. We're guessing.
Just from the movies that we've seen.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? A gram of weed is $20. Is all I know.
Y'all seen that tunnel?
I think at that
They
shit.
got
I
a
don't
tunnel
even
from
know.
Mexico to Mars.
Yeah,
Found
goddamn.
it.
Let's go get it. You gonna have to take a transfer, but you know.
He gonna question the 92 bricks, but he ain't gonna question this long ass tunnel.
Hey,
Bro,
it does make sense over years.
No, it doesn't. That's about 400 miles.
Hey,
goddamn.
you know how much work that go that goddamn for? The nigga
400,000.
Hey man, who did it ain't come from me. It came from me originally, but who did just read the story, man? These boys got billions of dollars.
No, it came from you because that story didn't say a tunnel from fucking Mexico to
It said like
Chicago.
San Diego or some shit.
From pipeline.
Do you know what San Diego at?
Nowhere close to Chicago.
But do you know where Mexico is in reference to San Diego? It's a border.
That's-
It's right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Nigga, he said 8 football fields. What's the tunnel? nigga?
No, why?
to here on the map.
No, I
Look,
think
this
he
is
said
the map.
wide.
Look, this is the map.
No,
this is
he said it was
Mexico,
8.
San Diego. This is Mexico, Chicago.
Dummy.
Look on the map. Shit, man.
Hey, man, I just read it. Man, I'm tired. Like, fuck. Let's end this shit.
Shut
What's
up.
wrong with y'all?
Shut up. You the one
Tired
came
of
up with the
talking to
92.
y'all.
You the one had the 92 bricks question.
I always thought that shit was amazing.
Did we just say who prolongs it in this mad it's not over?
And he went right back to I want a short podcast.
And he gonna prolong it.
Hey, one more thing.
Yeah, and then
Did Jay-Z lose 92 bricks?
His topic is the last topic. When the fuck we gonna end it? It's your topic, nigga.
All right, we talked about it. Shut the fuck up.
So we went right into that one now.
He didn't like it. He didn't like the ending.
Right.
It didn't go in my favor. We still don't know where those bricks are.
We still don't know where that tunnel is. He talking about But yeah, we about to go back out, man. We finna go do some more Bible studying, and we'll be back. Oh no, we taking next week off, so you won't
break
hear
time,
us.
shit.
Make sure it's time. We on vacation.
Use this time to catch up.
Yeah, catch up with us, and we'll be back
Ryan,
after that.
Catch up.
You dig?
You bitch.
Dummy.